Okay, this is Shooter's Pool. It's in public beta, and we're going to have a wee look around this. We have local play, online play. You'll get your different profiles. You can look through the replays if you save any of them, and then you'll get all your options available. The options are for your graphics, your sound, and all the other things. Under the advanced setting, I've got everything on full blast. Sound for the ball, sound for the table, the queue, ambience. I don't know where the crowd is. That must be for online tournaments or something, but the crowd hasn't been added yet. The menu music, the slider's quite low. Let's come back out of that. Now we're going to choose local play for the time being. Now, because it's public beta, as I said, everything here can change. Folk might not like the background there, it might be a bit bland and empty, that might change, so bear all of that in mind. We're going to look at the profiles first of all. Let me come back out. To go to profiles, I've got two profiles in this game. I've got one there, and if I click on modify, I can then change my name, change my flag, my country. But if I go to the queue case, I can see what I've got set in my queue case. Now I've got a break queue, a jump queue, a playing queue, and a shaft and a soft tip. I've also got a snookers queue added into that profile as well. And the controls, of course, you can change the stroke sensitivity there, but you can also change it within the game, and I'll show you that in a minute. And the key mapping, you can choose the mapping to suit yourself. If you've been familiar with any other pool games, you can set it to how you are used to it. Playing assistances. Now, I've got aim assist off, compensate shaft squirt. Well, I've got that on, but it's tough when you start putting English on the balls, particularly in snooker. They're probably going to look at that and tweak it. Shot assisted. Now, I think that's got something to do with lateral movement in the queue. If you don't have that on, I found that in the alpha version you couldn't pot a ball, so I've got those two on for the time being. And then view, you can change your viewing distance. Now I've set it away down to 20 just to get a closer look at the table. And you've got the camera speed that you can choose, and also the smooth action of the camera. I've got those on. Show game rules link tips as well. Yeah, that comes up on the screen. So we'll come back out of that. This is the one that has the pool cues in it, that profile there. That profile above, I think. Now let me double check this one before I mix myself up here. Cue case. Now, yeah, that one, the 9ball.com one just has a snooker cue in it. So we'll come out of that and we'll go back to this one and choose that one. I'm going to modify that and save it. Double check the cue case, yeah. Save that. Back out of that, and then we're just going to go to local play. We'll choose American pool. Break policy. You've got a choice as to how the person breaks in the next racket. It could be the one that's ahead, it could be alternate break, it could be behind in the set, it could be the loser, the winner breaks, or whatever. So I'll choose winner. Racks to win. Well, I think you can go up to, like, goodness knows how many. We'll find out. Probably 100. No, you can go a lot more than that. You might be able to, it might be 200, it might be 300, goodness knows. It could keep going, but you have also got sets available to win. Now, one set would be just, for example, say a race to 5. It could be a race to 5, but the best of 3 sets, or the goal is 3 sets to win. So you can set any mixture there. We'll just leave it at a race to 5. We'll put it a race to 3 and 1 set. You'll get your shot clock settings. I've got a 40-second shot clock, 1 extension, and keep extension between turns. This break from the box, you'll see that when we go to the table. the golden break is on. I don't know what this is. Somebody's going to have to explain that to me. I'm missing something here. 3 points break rule. I don't understand that. Let's see what it says. It will be considered an illegal break if the sum of the pocketed balls and right, let me read that again. Objective balls that cross the head string is less than 3. Right, so now bearing in mind that this game's been developed by 2 Spanish chaps, there is a little bit of problem with the language translation here, but from that description there, it means that 3 balls must cross the head string on a break, or it's an illegal break. Now I'll leave that off and we'll look at the ball set. I've got the TV ball set chosen. You can go up and down and choose different ball sets. I think there's about 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there is about 5. And then there's one that is a TV ball set with the pink 4 ball and the pink 12 ball and the spotted cue ball. We will go and choose the table. Well, the table's already chosen. I've got the 9-foot white trimmed pool table with the blue cloth. You've got the different shades of cloth there as well. You can go up and through them. Now where's that nice blue? Is it that one? Right, we'll choose that one. And the venue that I found with the best lighting is the Shooters Pool Challenge Arena. Now there is the salon. There's another one. Well, let me move that across. I find this a bit fiddly. We've got the salon, we've got the palace, and we've got the Moneyball Billiard Tavern, the Modern House, and the Country House. So we'll leave it on that venue there, the one that I'd chosen, Shooters Pool Challenge. And we will go in and hit a few balls. Right, we're on the table, and we'll move the cue ball. Now you can see that we're breaking from the box, so if you look at the diamonds on the rail underneath my break cue, you'll see that the box is that area more or less there. So you can't break from anywhere further to the right or to the left of that. You're forced to break in this area. And raise my butt a wee bit. And we will break. Oh, that's a 9-ball break. That's a good start. Now, if you hit the C button, that'll bring up the match score. So we'll go and break again. Raise the butt. That was a softer break. So if you hit the plus and minus buttons on the keypad and look at the screen, I think I'll get that configured for my stream as well. It's coming up with a warning. Now I've got it at 41, 40. We'll leave it at that. So we are on what, the 1 ball. Now those the clock timer and everything's on the left hand side of the screen. Now that is a bit small for me, and your options available to you on the left hand side of the screen. So you see, if I hit F1, I'm going to push out. So we will push out down towards the 8 ball. Wasn't a great push out, but just to choose the push out as an option. Now I can obviously pass or play, and to pass turn back it's F1. Right, let's zoom in. Now there's a power bar on the right hand side of the screen which I pay no attention to. I don't know why that's in the game. I just don't bother with it. Right, we're on the 2. overcut it. You'll notice you're also getting stereo in both ears here, left and right, depending on what pocket the ball goes into. Now, which they even had in the alpha version. And they added pivot English to it a couple of days ago. That looks quite a good shot. Not bad weight. And we've got the pink ball, the 4 ball into the right middle. There's a wee soft draggy shot there. Now I'm just going to move over, just have a look round these balls. You can see the light above there reflecting the balls. Quite good texture there. And hit the S to go back. Now 5 balls in the middle of the table. Now could that go past? Slow down, slow down. I was hoping to take that into the corner. I'm in the middle of nowhere now. Now this of course is a tough shots when you're against the rail. Where's that? Where's the 6 ball down there? Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to hold with the 6 ball. I'm going to have to thump this in. Oh, overcut it. So you've got an offline and an online version. Your online version is a lot different from the offline from the point of view of how the game is structured and how the pricing is structured. For example, this table here, you won't have this table in the online version because you will have a default house. I think it's the very first venue. I think it's the country house that's the venue that you get as a default. You also get a default house cue when you're playing pool, and you get a default house cue when you're playing snooker. Every single component, that is cues, ball sets, cloth colours, tables. Pool tables is probably about it looks like 10 to 15 tables. It might be slightly less than that, but it looks quite a lot. And you'll get different size tables, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot tables. The 2 different snooker tables, a carom table, which I think you get by default anyway when you're going to play one cushion. But shafts, cues, everything like that, you buy individually. The pricing structure, looking at the online, is actually pretty reasonable. The most expensive cue I think costs you about €4, which is nothing really. It's very well priced. Whether that will be the pricing when the game goes live, I don't know. So it cannot be taken as read that it's a definite. Prices, venues, tables, balls, cues, everything could change by the time the game goes live. Again, this is just to see how the balls run, and they run very nicely indeed, so they do. Not going to get there. Yeah, it is. The balls actually drop into the corner pockets very nicely as well, particularly in the snooker table. The animations are actually pretty well done. Now, what I want to do here is, let me just, if I can move my cue stick. Let's see how high that is. I'm going to break off and then I'm going to show you the replay, just to show you something. Hopefully get this right without hitting it too hard. Right, now that was a good break, and I'll show you the break in a sec in the replay, and I want you to look at the break cue. Oops, hang on a minute. Right, I'm going to hit the replay button and look at the break cue when it's breaking and see what happens. Now you see the animation, the bend in the cue. Very clever. Just hit escape, we can come out of that replay and have a look at the table and see that we're on the 1 ball. The 2 balls down there. Now let me see. 2 ball doesn't go past the 4. So we're going to have to get a wee bit cute down here. I think I've overhit that, have I? I'm a wee bit square. Now, where's the 3? Now this requires a wee dabby shot. I think I'm running away too far. Yes. So obviously my touch leaves a lot to be desired at present. We overcut that. Now I've got it configured so that my V button lets me view around the table. So as it is now, if I want to go up here, I move my little reticule that's in the table. I think reticule's the word. Is that a technical word? I don't know whether it's the right word, but anyway, the wee red thing on the cloth, I'm moving that around, and I can look at the balls, look at the lie of the table, and then hit S to go back to my aiming view. So we're on the 3 ball. I want to get onto the 4 now. I wonder if I can force this with top and right. See if we can. No. Not a lot. There wasn't much of an angle there, so that's why we didn't get a lot of joy. And again, go up and have a look at the cut in that 4. Well, that's off the rail by an inch or 2. Now, you need a nice wee nudge here. I don't think we got it though. Right. I think I've hooked myself behind the 9. Didn't hold that. Oh, I can see it, but I'm not going to be potting that from that angle. Right, so now this video, I've just made it, as I say, to show you how the game looks. And just running. That was a terrible shot. How the game looks and how it's running and how far these guys have progressed. They've done pretty damn good so far. Nice reflections there on the brass on the corner pockets. That needs to bounce. It needs to keep going out. Right. And again, another terrible shot in the 8. Oh, I wish I could edit my videos. I wish I had an editing software. I'd edit all the bad bits out, make myself look good. A nice little soft stun. Little draggy shots like that feel quite good. There we go, in goes the 9. Hit the C, and my alter ego has got 1 in the board. Right. Just a straight break this time, see what happens. don't think we've got any. We got something in the break, but we've no shot in the one, and I've not even really much a push out here. Now, I'm going to attempt a jump shot. I haven't attempted a jump shot, so don't be laughing. Right, that's my jump stick. I don't know where to hit the cue ball on a jump. I haven't the foggiest idea, because I haven't tried it. So we're about to find out. Let me see if we can get lined up here. I don't know whether just to leave it there. I'm going to hit it. Oh, I did. Well, I actually managed to jump. I didn't get the pot, but I hit the ball. That'll do it. I'm happy with that. I'll put a little running side on it, as they say in snooker. Now, I'm finding that is a wee bit short. I'm not getting enough follow in the cue ball there. Maybe need a wee bit more running. A wee bit more reaction in those. That was nice. Poor position again, though. Right. See how we do here. Well, we're on the 6. How we're going to get on the 7, I don't know. Now we'll try the bank. Oh no, we can't try the bank. The 9's there. I'll try the cut. Now that's still playing. No wonder I can't get any power in the shot. I've just realised. Now that's the thing you need to realise in this game, is that when I played that jump shot, I forgot to go back to my playing cue. That's my break cue, and that's my playing cue. That's why I wasn't getting any power in the shot. So don't forget to hit your number button, and it's a normal number buttons that are just below your F keys that you hit. Let's see if we can cut that in. That's better. I'm getting a bit more power now. I was wondering why the power was so low. Oh dear. I can only do it. Now I wonder if we can just steal an edge to get to the potting angle of that 7. Maybe I don't even need to. That's better. Much better. Now, is this to tie the match up at 2 racks all? Maybe it isn't, I don't know. Oh, that's going to bank. That's perfect. Just exactly the way I played it. Beautiful. And then it goes. Now, is that a result, or are we at 2 racks all? Well, here's a decider, folks. Now, what I'll do is once we'll get this video up and running, maybe in a day or two when I've got my day off, I'm going to do a look around the online and talk you through the tables and various other stuff that's on there and give you a look at it. As I say, everything can I keep stressing this, I can't stress it enough. What you see isn't what you're going to get possibly in the end, so bear that in mind. Another lovely break. 1 ball, I think. Oh, I thought the 1 ball was going in there. Oh, 5 balls going in. Oh, we've got a right mishmash down here. Well, somehow I think the 1 ball's hidden. How the hell can you play a push out and give the guy a turn without getting put back in yourself on this? That's terrible. Right, push out. F1. That's worked out not bad. Oh, beautiful. Now that's a snooker. Keep telling people I'm a tactical genius. Now that is tight. You're not jumping over that. never in a million years. Can you get to that edge? Let's have a look. You can get I don't even think I can get past that 3 ball. That is nailed to the 3. Let's have a zoom. I don't think I can zoom in far enough. Oh, that is so tight. Right, now where are we going? 1 ball's there. Now, did I hit it? No, I don't think I did. Now, I should have moved my camera so I could see the shot. No, it's a foul. So it's ball in hand. Let's get zoomed out here. Again, this is something I'm still fiddling about with to get used to the controls. Bit unfamiliar. And I was trying to run through there, but again, maybe I didn't have the cue high enough. Need a little nudging behind that 7. No. Combo. I think we've nudged the 3 in a better position. Oh no. I'm going to have to dig the jump stick out again. Oh no, I'm okay. I thought I had to drib the jump cue out. Perfect. I'm going to run through with a bit of top here and see what happens. Yeah, that's held it. I needed a bit more top on the cue ball. Because again, I'm not familiar with what the limitations are and getting spinning the cue ball with where you actually hit it. Well, if we'd potted the 7, we did the right thing there, nudging the 9 out, but we failed in the first part. Right, let's try a little, I'll say that again, let's try a little draw with bottom and left hand side. Now, we should draw back and spin the cue ball over to that rail. That's how it should react. Let's see if it does it. And see whether I maybe can pot this without too much squirting the cue ball. Now look at the spin. No, I didn't. But the spin off the rail worked right. It went the direction we expected it to go. A bit of top and left. Round the angles. We'll probably scratch this bottom right hand corner as we're looking here. Down here. Probably scratching that pocket. Watch this. Wouldn't surprise me. Heading in that direction. A little slow roll. Well, there we go. I won again. A close victory, 3 racks to 2. That's the first little glimpse just at 9-ball pool in Shooter's Pool. And that's a public beta which you can apply for by going to Shooter's Pool on Facebook, because there is an application form on there, and if you're on Facebook, just do a search and you'll find it, or I could post it in the video description at the bottom. And with that, we will see you again, folks, for a look at the online view.